Hello everybody, welcome to the Ohana Squamata channel. This is my first video that I am making, and the reason I kind of am getting into videos is because I had some family members that they kind of were like, hey Brayden, you got all these reptiles, you should really like make a channel about them and talk to people about them and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, it was kind of like stereotypical. I feel like reptiles are becoming more popular as pets, and a lot of people are doing a lot more research on them, and so everybody's making YouTube videos about them. But it's pretty much what I do. It's what I love. I love reptiles. You know, just what I do. I work with reptiles. I have a bunch of my own, and because of that, I took their advice, and I'm making some videos, some channels. It's about my stuff. And some information about reptiles and really the field of herpetology in general. I don't really own any amphibians. I've worked with them before, so I do know quite a bit about them as well. So I call my channel Ohana Squamata because squamates is a huge order in the Reptilia phylum. They're made up of mostly lizards and snakes. In fact, that's all they're made up of, and they get their name, squamates, from the Latin root squam, which means the scaled. Obviously, you could put two and two together. Now, not everything I have is a squamate, even though a lot of the things I do have are squamates. What I'm saying, there's like one thing I have here that's not a squamate, and you guys will be able to check. I just counted around 13 reptiles right now. 14 really, but I'm not including one because you guys aren't going to see one today because I just got her and I don't really want to disturb. So you guys won't see her, you'll just see the other 13. Some of them I don't mess with too much. They don't like being handled all that much, but I'll zoom in on them. So let's check out some of my stuff. Alright, so we're going to start small and we're going to go big. So first off, I'm going to show you guys one of the newer things I just got. It's probably the tiniest thing I own. Super cool, just because what they eat I think is super cool for what they are. And it's this little dude right here. Now this dude is a little shovel-nosed snake. They are native to the western United States, like far, far west. And pretty much he eats crickets. He doesn't really eat rodents like a lot of people know that snakes eat. All he eats is crickets. You can see kind of why they call him a shovel nose, because he has a little shovel nose right there. And he spends most of his time underground, even here where I have him at. Just really cool to watch eat. He'll sit underground, wait for the little crickets to come up, and then he'll snap them out of the ground from underground, and then he'll just kind of overpower them and eat them. Guys, the second thing I'm going to show you guys is also a snake. It's just a different kind of snake. And like I said, I'm going to start small and go big. So let me pull this guy out. Okay, so this little guy, he is a western hognose snake, and he's actually really small. He looks really big. And then he's really small. So he's an albino western hognose snake. The reason I got him is because I have two other hognose snakes, and I want to breed hets sometime in the future. So I just got this little albino guy right here. He's not big enough to breed yet, obviously. I forget how much he weighs. He doesn't weigh that 70-gram mark yet. But I do know for sure that he's a male, and give him about a year and he'll hit that 70 grams. And then we can breed him with some of my other hognoses that I have. And that's going to take us to our next squamate that I have here. So I'm kind of lazy. I don't feel like pulling him out. He's super food aggressive. We're working on his handling skills. But this right here is Pork. Pork is my other male hognose snake I have. He is not albino, he's wild type. He does weigh 70 grams and he might get bred this year. I'm still kind of contemplating that. But you can see, he's quite a bit bigger than my other hognose. Okay, now moving on from some of those smaller snakes, we're going to get a little bit bigger with this girl right here. Now this is also a hognose snake. She's kind of antsy right now. She's not the most agile climber. Obviously, these guys aren't made for climbing. They're more little burrowers. But this is Bacon. I got Bacon from a friend a while back, a few years ago. And she was pretty small when I first got her, about as small as Pork is. But now you can see she got quite a lot bigger. She's a super cute little snake. I think all hognoses are super cute. Just because they have those little snoots right there. And she's pretty nice to hold. She does get antsy once in a while, just because, as you can imagine, climbing is kind of an awkward thing for her. It's not what she does, really. These guys in the wild usually eat like small amphibians, like toads. Once again, like most snakes, they're pretty opportunistic. So yep, this is Bacon. My other little guy I did not mention. So I have 3 hognoses. I have Bacon. I have Pork, which is my middle, like my full-grown male. And then my little tiny albino one, his name is Ham. So Pork, Bacon, and Ham are my 3 hognose snakes. I can't talk sometimes. Yep, that's pretty much all I got. Ooh. Okay, hey, don't do that. No. Okay, next thing is a corn snake. Now, I got this corn snake about 6 years ago. 6? She's kind of crazy. I don't know why she's so antsy. Whoa, hello. Calm yourself. She's usually not too antsy. I've fallen asleep with this girl on my lap before. But yeah, I've had her for about 6 years now. She is full grown. She's about 4.5 foot long. But she's a sweetheart. I love her. I love corn snakes. I think they're so pretty. She's just kind of like a wild type. She's not anything like, you know, crazy as far as pattern and color goes or anything like that. But she's super cool. She loves her rats and her mice so much. She gets a mouse usually about once a week. Sometimes a rat pup. It all depends. But these are super cool snakes. I see them all the time in Florida. You could find them in like the southern United States, on the East Coast. You know, they're basically like a fancy rat snake. They're also called red rat snakes. You have your black rat snakes, your yellow rat snakes, your Everglade rat snakes, and then you have red rat snakes, which are like these corn snakes right here. But yeah, she's special. You guys can kind of check her out. So yeah, I've had her for a long time. She's what got me started into reptiles. Really just kind of got me going. Once again, she belonged to a friend. He had to go up to college, so he just kind of was like, hey, do you want the snake? And you know, I was like 12, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll take the snake. So I took it, read up a bunch of stuff about snakes. I'm like, whoa, these guys are super cool. So then I got snakes, and then I got some lizards, and that's what we're gonna get to next, is the lizards. Let me put her back, or try to put her back, and then we'll pull out some of my other spawn mates that I have. Alright, about 10 minutes later, here is my start with lizards. My first lizard, she thinks she's like so fast, but she's really not. She's super slow for a leopard gecko. And she got a chubby little tail. She's kind of chubby. She used to be fatter. I put her on her diet. She used to have like fat pockets by her arms, and I'm like, whoa, you're getting way too fat. So we put her on a diet, and she's looking pretty good. But yeah, she's your basic leopard gecko. She likes her crickets. I'll feed her roaches once in a while. And yeah, that's pretty much how it is. So this is a crested gecko. He's super psycho. His name is Natsu. Why? Because when he gets fired up, he looks pretty sweet. He's like bright red. But yeah, he's super cool. I got him from one of my friends who bred crested geckos for a while. They're superly like overbred now. Crested geckos are freaking everywhere. When I go to expos, about like, I feel like half of the reptiles there are crested geckos. But they like to jump. See if we can get them to jump. Are you gonna jump? You gonna jump? Maybe? Hey, there you go. He jumps. He's a jumper. Yep, crested geckos. And well, I have tokay geckos, but they're kind of crazy, as you can see. Yeah, I don't know why, or who, or when, really possessed me to get some tokay geckos. I can't find the other one, but oh, there it is. It's up top there. You can see its little eyeball. Not too friendly. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my last 2 lizards, and then I have one more snake I need to show you guys because I kind of forgot about him, because he's at the top with one of the lizards, or not with one of them, but his enclosure is beside an enclosure that has one of my lizards in it, and I kind of just, you know, forgot he was up there. I try to organize my stuff, but sometimes they end up on a different place of the rack than they should really be on. So yeah, I go, and then I'll show you my one animal that's not a squaw mate. She's making a lot of noise right now. Yeah, I'll show you that. So give me a few, actually, let's just pull her out right now. So my one animal that's not a squaw mate, you probably saw it in the thumbnail. If you looked at the thumbnail long enough. Come on. Is this girl right here. It's this one right here. She is a Russian tortoise. Let's see if we can get a good Russian tortoise. She's kind of shy. Her name is Doris, Doris the tortoise. She'll hiss at me, she'll pee on me. She doesn't like me very much. What she loves the most is food, and she loves to be taken out of her enclosure and let her roam around. And she's making a bunch of noise, so that's what I'm going to do with her right now, is let her roam around while I take out my other reptiles for you guys to look at. She's just going to walk on the floor.
I am tortoise. Fear me. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so my last two lizards. First one is this guy. So this guy is a Maruki blue-tongued skink. He just peed all over me. Yeah. He's super cool, super nice. I've had him for about 2 years now. He is a male. That's why I say he's a he. And I do have a female. That's my other lizard. Spoiler alert. And we're hoping to get some babies out of these guys hopefully next year. This is back pattern. If you guys want to check that out. It's probably one of the easiest ways to tell a species of blue tongue is just by looking at their patterns, their colors that they have. Northern blue tongues are super common in the pet trade. Indos, a lot of people are breeding Indos. A lot of Indo species are wild caught. In fact, my female was wild caught. I did not buy her wild caught. I bought her from a breeder who got her from a friend who said she was wild caught. So it is what it is. It happens. I wanted a female to breed, and another female that I got has been bred before, so that's super encouraging. Hopefully it works out. She can be kind of a jerk, like like female. She has sass like most females. It just it is what it is. This guy's name is Barry, by the way, Barry blue tongue skink, and he's not happy that I'm holding him right now. He's hissing, he's puffing up a little bit. But he's cool. He's my best buddy. We go to the beach. We take beach trips together once in a while. But he tries to eat the seashells. So usually we usually leave the beach once he tries to eat the seashells. So for the next blue tongue skink, we have Mama. Now Mama is the same species as Barry was. She's a Maruki. She is wild caught. She's a bit antsier. She hisses at me a lot, like that. She does not like when I hold her. She scares me sometimes because she hisses so much. She's losing some toenails because whoever had her before me did not keep the humidity right. For these guys, you need like a 70 to 80% humidity. I'm just sitting her on my lap right now because she kind of hates when I hold her up. 70 to 80% humidity, high humidity, not as high as like a very tropical species. These guys are native to Indonesia, remember. But yeah, still high enough that you should make sure you have it, because if you don't, you're going to get shedding issues, and if you get shedding issues, then you're going to have some complications down the path. And if you don't keep track of those complications, you're going to get things like lost tail tips, lost toes, stuff like that. So she is missing some toes. I knocked up humidity, soaked her a bunch when I first got her, and she's doing good ever since. Once again, there's a shot of her. She's super chubbier than my male is. Last animal is a milk snake. Not a coral snake, it is a milk snake. You got that red on black, whole deal right there. No red on yellow, she won't kill a fellow. She is very friendly. I got her where I worked for a while. And yeah, she's super cool. I got her because I love her colors on her. Super pretty, super bright red. She used to be a lot more yellow, but as she's grown, her stripes aren't as crazy as they used to be. But some of that might have to do because she's gonna shed soon. But we'll see. She's not opaque right now, so that's why I'm holding her. If she was, I wouldn't be holding her. But she's definitely one of my favorite things that I got, just because she is so pretty. I think these snakes are very pretty. So that's my whole collection for you guys. As of right now, I'm always getting new stuff, always getting rid of stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And as far as husbandry goes, as far as just animals go in general, I mainly could talk to you all day about herps, but I like the other stuff too. I think it's pretty cool. So just stay tuned with the channel. Hopefully I'll post some other cool videos up for you guys to check out. Either the herp videos or me doing stuff with my animals. Thanks for watching Ohana Squamata, and I'll see you guys next time.
The turtleoid must not escape.